Hey guys, I'm going to show you my top 5 Cydia apps. Whenever I thought of these, they weren't meant to be in a specific order, but after I thought of them, they kind of ended up going right into order. So, 5 being my not the top, 1 being my favorite, and 5 being my least favorite of the top 5, or least useful, I guess. I'll go ahead and start going through them. At number 5, I have Dock. It is a quick app changing UI, I would say anyway. You just take your finger, I don't know if you can see my finger over here, take it up and you can slide it up from the bottom of the screen and it brings up this screen here. These are my utilities. You can set these to be whatever you want. If you slide up to the right, you can set it to be whatever you want it to be. And you can also slide up to the left here and it brings up my uncategorized, which is pretty much games and what else is there? Doc Press Boss Paper, AccuWeather, my video, has my Black Rain, Doc Press, things like that, and my toggles, if I have any. And then the middle brings up everything. These are my utilities, you can see. If I get the whole screen in. If I want utilities, I slide up above it, and it brings up all my utilities. Slide back down, I can slide over to uncategorized, it brings up everything, if I slide above it. Go back down, if I want my calendar, slide up. Where's the calendar? Open the calendar. And it'll go ahead and open it for you. It's very easy. It's easy to use once you get used to it. It's a little different than what most people see. The next, I have FontSwap, which is you can change the font of almost anything on your iPod or iPhone. You can see here, system fonts. These are my fonts right here. Just look at what kind of font that is. You don't have to read them right now. But system fonts, I can change that. You can go in here. You can download these from Cydia too. I don't remember how I did. I think I just typed in FontSwap, and it brought up these. I'll do Army Stencil so you can see it pretty good. Just hit respring. These are for my system, so this will be everything on all the menus and everything like that. Take a second to respring, and I'll bring up your lock menu again. You can even see the lock menu is even says gives you wings. It's even in Army Stencil if you can see that. I'll bring that FontSwap back up. You can read it better there. FontSwap, and now everything is an Army Stencil, as you can see. I mean, it works good. It's just a little more customization you can do. It doesn't really have a big meaning to it. But anyway, you can change all these right here: dialer, lock screen, notes, system, and you can restore everything to the default font. Sorry. That's pretty much that one. Next, I have CyDelete, which, let's go to my main screen here. You have, let's see, what's one of my ones I've installed? Remote is from the App Store. If you can see the little logo there, this one here. And Google Earth over here is from the App Store. And if you hold on them, it brings up the little black X's, Well, Cydia Apps don't do that unless you have CyDelete, and they bring up these red ones. So these are all Cydia apps, these red ones. And you can just delete those just like you can one from the App Store. Can't tell if you can see it. There you go. FontSwap, you see I got that from Cydia, and it's got a red X, so I can just delete it from my Springboard instead of having to go to manage packages in Cydia. That's pretty much all that does, and it goes to the you can enable it from the settings menu, which I won't show you if you can figure that out. Next, I have ProSwitcher, which is I have a video on it actually, and I have one on Dock. It is a multitasking app pretty much. Say I'm changing my theme or something like that. Here's my Winterboard right here. Now if I hold the home button for a second, it says well, that one didn't work. But if I hold it for just a second, it says backgrounding enabled or disabled, whatever that one said. Then see, it brings it up in this little page on top of your Springboard. And if I have my music opened, I need to go back to Winterboard once I have it opened or something. Hold the home button again, backgrounding enabled, and it brings it up, and you can slide between those two pages. I'll even open another one. I'll open my settings. open my settings, hold the home button, backgrounding enabled, and it brings it up on that page too. And it's got the little X up here if you want to close it, if you can see that. If you want to close it, you just hit that X right there. Oh, I missed it. Missed it again, there we go. And if you want to open one, you just click on it. It's just like if you're on the internet and using the pages, viewing the pages that you have open. If you want to get back to it, you can hold the home button again, or you can even hold the status bar. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I slid a little bit. What in the world? I don't know why that wasn't closing. But anyway, that's ProSwitcher. Just type in ProSwitcher from Cydia and download it. And you can go to, it doesn't bring an icon, it goes right to settings, ProSwitcher. You can go to settings and it has your big old list of things you can toggle on and off, and the different modes you can do to enable it to pop up. Next I have Winterboard, which most of you already know what it is, but that's the whole reason to jailbreak your iPod for most people, is so you can customize it. You just download things from Cydia, it comes up in Winterboard. You can see like LeBron James right there. I'll use my left hand. LeBron James, it toggles on and off. You can tells you if it's gonna be showing up on your iPod or not, for your screens or your backgrounds or your themes or sliders or anything else. Great app. It's not really an app, it's just a storage place pretty much, and it toggles on and off your themes and everything else. Well, that's pretty much it. If you want a more in-depth video on anything, let me know. If I don't have the app you want, I'll download it and I'll play with it a little bit, and I'll tell you what you need to know about it in the video. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Come back again.